always striving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. No, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Steamers of Tokyo. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bowman. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally he's going to come out throwing here, but that time they couldn't connect.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Up the middle they go. It's Graham. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd down and 8. When you look at this defense, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Graham. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Right back to him on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Graham. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 31-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Graham. Down to about the here. Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle they go. Graham. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Graham. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll try and run for him. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Operating from the gun, Bowman. Sacked right around the 17. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bowman. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 11, go!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gun. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Lions. Let's go. Buffalo 18, 70 Timber, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lions, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now back to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. And they rattle off a big one. 47 yards.
1st and goal.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Steamers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
19 Titans, 19 79 Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Fox. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready!
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being...
And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Operating from the gun, Bowman. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there. 48 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Get it. Cowboy 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. The middle they go. Jet. And unable to get downhill there as they'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bowman. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw now on 1st down. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2.
16. Broncos 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this to Butler. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
19 Lions, 18 Pioneer, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Okay.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
79 Broncos.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get...
Oh, Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Well, the defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their head.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Ready. Go. 60 bison, 60 bison.
On first down, Jet. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
They're now an audible here into something else.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll keep it on the ground. Jett. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Bowman. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll run on first down. Jett. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First down. First and goal, Denver.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Bowman. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Bowman. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they have regained the lead.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on, come on.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Got it, ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Bowman. And he is out of bounds. 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
19 Lions, go!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Point after try forthcoming. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Bucks, let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Ready,
Back to throw here. Right side complete to Butler. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cowboy, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he fires one incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting away open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down on a well-executed double pass.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And now moving a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again. And this time he's in for the touchdown. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Will line up for a
70
2-point
Timberwolves,
conversion.
69.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll keep it on the ground. Graham. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the gun on third down, Bowman. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Get it. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. So no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll drop the throw. And they'll get him down to about the 37, well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Now they'll change things up.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing to start the drive. Bowman.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's second and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A huge play there for Denver. And even 50 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Bowman.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And this is going to be intercepted. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now back to throw. Complete to Keller.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run ragged through them.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Panther 6. Come on. 6. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Unlock. Hey. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 6. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Now maybe he hits him in stride. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Into space at the 45. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st down, Denver.
Back to throw.
It's Graham again with a catch, just like the last play.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.